Lowered my ears, yes.
Yeah, I can tell it.
I thought you said Dell got here.
Well,
All right. Welcome, everyone. Let me read our important changes that impact you statement. As a recipient of federal funds in support of Lawrenceburg's efforts to ensure non-discrimination and equal access to all citizens, the city gathers statistical data regarding participants in city activities. Therefore, we have provided a voluntary Title VI public involvement survey at this meeting. You are not required to complete this survey. However, the form is anonymous and will be used solely for the purpose of monitoring our compliance with Title VI and ADA. That survey is in the back corner of the room if anyone so desires to fill one out. That's a requirement for us to read that before every public meeting in order to maintain our funding. But you're more than welcome to fill it out. What I'd like to do first is call to order the City of Lawrenceburg Board of Works meeting for March 21st, 2022. Can I get a roll call, Mr. Fetty?
Sure can. Board Member Tony Abbott.
here.
Board Member Tommy Roulette.
Present.
City Attorney Dale Weldon.
Here.
President Kelly Milan.
Here.
And myself.
All right. Guys, I don't have any announcements for this particular meeting unless you two do.
I have none, Mayor.
I have none.
All right. If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve the previous meeting minutes.
So moved.
Second?
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And at this point, I would like to have Chief Snyder, I believe, and Alexia Lambrinides come forward.
Thank you, Mayor. Your Honor, this is the result of our long hiring process of replacing an officer. I'd like you all to be introduced to Lexi Lambrinides. She is a Dearborn County resident, graduated from East Central High School 2015. She is a military veteran. And through the process, we just couldn't be more proud of her. She finished, I think, out of the 9 steps, highest score, 4 I think it was. And through the way, we shared this with the Board of Works and the mayor, and we had everybody on the hiring process this time around. That was a breath of fresh air. You all knew what the left hand knew what the right hand was doing in this process, and we wanted to make it right. We don't want to hurry up and make the wrong decision. And I'm feeling very good about the decision we made, and she'll be sworn in here tonight.
Okay. Just repeat after me. I, and then your name.
I, Lexi Lambrinides,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and of the state of Indiana,
and of the
Yeah.
Thank you. Good job.
Yep. No problem, bud.
Welcome to the family, Lexi. Okay, next item. Ms. Felix, we've got a couple of items, recommendation of 2 EMT and paramedics.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I'm here tonight to recommend a couple of positions. First are 2 EMT paramedic positions. EMS Director Rick Clark and I did interview the candidates that we had,
Okay.
and we would like to recommend Robert Bruce Palmer. He comes to us with 30 years of paramedic and firefighter experience, and then also Bridget Given, who has 5 years of an RN, and she's been a basic EMT for 1 year.
Okay, and she'll be working towards her paramedic?
She's completed her training.
Oh, she has.
And she's waiting on her test results. So she understands that it's contingent upon receiving that within 90 days.
Okay.
And that's the Indiana State and National Registry paramedic
Yes.
part of it.
Yes.
So the other gentleman already has this.
He has the national. He is currently in the process of getting the reciprocity for Indiana.
Good, good.
Any questions, guys?
I have none, Mayor.
I'm going to ask for this under one motion, but with the contingency that they
Meet all the guidelines.
meet all the guidelines for the state and federal.
Okay.
Qualifications.
Good.
So I'd entertain a motion to approve Robert Bruce Palmer and Bridget Given as 2 of our full-time EMT slash paramedics, in lieu of them making sure that they have all the requirements from at the state and federal level.
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for all the time put into that.
Yes, thank you very much.
Clark?
Thank you.
And Jenny, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, no other new business for this meeting,
I
guys.
have another
wait.
recommendation.
Yes.
Oh, you
Pool
got,
manager.
oh, I'm
and
sorry.
Assistant manager.
Second one.
So this is the second part, yes. The recommendation of the pool manager and assistant manager. So as in the past 3 years, we've had 2 assistant managers. They've been working together and to balance out those hours because neither one of them wanted the full amount of time. And 1 manager. So for the pool manager, I'd like to recommend Dee Abbott. And then for the 2 assistant managers, I'd like to recommend Brandon Abden and Angela Bryant. And then a second piece of that too, once we get the managers hired, I'd like the board's permission for me to work with the managers and the other department heads to get the rest of the seasonal employees hired.
Okay, well, let's take these pool manager and assistant managers. Okay to do that in one?
Yeah, the only question I would have, how many did you have that actually have?
Dale, shouldn't I abstain from this?
Interrupt you.
I mean,
You can. So the only question that anyone might have is this a conflict of interest? It's not, because you're not, as Dee Abbott's husband, you're not obtaining a financial benefit from her being hired. The second question would be, is this nepotism? And it's been specifically ruled that nepotism cannot occur with just one board member. You don't have the power individually to oversee her or be in direct line supervision. Also, just as a practical matter, Dee was the manager of the pool before Mr. Abbott was elected. Has continuously been the pool manager every year. There would be no break in that at all if it wasn't a seasonal job. So because of all those things, you do not have to, but it certainly is always a good idea, even if there's a question to abstain, let the rest of the board make the decision.
Well, I'm not her boss during the pool. I'm not even her boss at home.
That's right.
But I'd still rather
For some
abstain.
reason I knew that. Well, we'll take a vote.
32
after we
years
do
I've
that.
been trying.
Yeah.
Back to my question, how many applicants did we actually have for the manager and the assistant?
For the manager and assistant together, there's 5.
Okay,
The other 2 candidates I did reach out to, had a little bit of correspondence, and both of them then stopped contacting me.
okay. So we didn't have other people inquire.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Mayor, I would entertain and go with her recommendation on the pool manager and the 2 assistant managers.
Okay, the recommendation on the floor would be to approve Dee Abbott as the pool manager and Brandon Abden and Angela Bryant as the assistant managers for the 2022 pool season. You got the motion?
Yes, sir.
I'll second it.
I abstain.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Abstain, Tony?
Yes, abstain.
Okay, can I get a roll call, please?
Board Member Tony Abbott,
Abstain?
Board Member Tommy Roulette,
Yes.
President Kelly Malone.
Yes. Okay. It passes 2-0-1.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Anything else I've missed? You want to,
Well, I wanted to ask the board if I could get permission to work with the managers to go ahead and get the seasonal employees hired without bringing it back
This is for
Board.
the pool.
for the
I think
pool
that's-
and for summer help.
I think it's a really good idea so we can get out and get these kids hired because they're fighting over lifeguards right now everywhere, different cities.
any questions regarding that, guys? If
I
not,
have none.
I entertain a motion to allow Ms. Felix and pool manager Abbott to go ahead and start soliciting employees for the pool season.
I'll make that motion.
Second?
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jenny.
Thanks.
On the other,
Anything?
yeah, I have something about the pool. Have you found out anything about the liner being done or?
Yeah,
getting that-
it's on track.
It's on track?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was told Friday.
I haven't seen no workers there for weeks. We only got a month and a half.
I was told it's on track.
All
I
right.
asked specifically.
Okay.
They did change foreman or something. The company did. But that's the only thing that was a hiccup is what I was told.
Okay.
So
Great.
I'll stay on top of it, Tony. Last thing we want to do is not have a pool.
Yeah.
So, no, but that's what I was told Friday.
Okay. Great.
Anything else under new business, guys?
I have nothing, Mayor.
Under old business, we got one, Chief Tremaine, if you want to come to the podium, an update on the LFD staff vehicle.
Oh, by the way, no report.
No report.
Didn't see an email.
Reason I'm here, back in January, y'all approved me $39,169.25 for a staff vehicle replacement. Well, 2 weeks ago, the date of your last meeting, I was advised by Chevrolet that they canceled the order. So, actually, I was advised a week before that they'd canceled the fleet orders, which would have been a fleet. And then he worked on trying to get me, I assume, the consumer side one place, and that didn't pan out. So, we did some research, and we did find Ford F-150 four-wheel drive. It's not a super crew, it's a super cab, and we're okay with that. It's just a little shorter cab. But the price is, and this is with state concession, the price is $1,755.75 more. So what I'm asking tonight, if you would approve me to move that dollar amount to $40,925, and I would purchase it back.
What was the difference in price, Chief? 1770?
$1,755.75.
Okay. All right.
The only question I would have is this still under your line item?
Oh, yeah,
Money?
yeah.
You still have enough money in that line item?
I'll have to play with it, but yeah, I mean, I've got plenty in there to do this, yes.
Any questions, guys?
So I have, Mayor.
Oh,
Yeah.
there is a truck issue in this country.
Yes,
but
we're,
just-
There
we're
is.
aware of that.
Big truck.
We went through this with the parks.
Yeah, absolutely we do.
Yes.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion to give Chief Tremaine the authority to purchase his staff vehicle at the purchase price of $40,925, which is an increase of $1,755.75 from the previous ask.
So moved.
Second.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Chief. Okay, next, anything else on this, on old business, guys?
I have nothing, Mayor.
I have nothing.
If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve the claims.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Motion to adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All right. Next meeting I'd like to call to order is Lawrenceburg, City of Lawrenceburg Parks and Recreation Committee for March 21st, 2022. Another roll call there, Mr. Petty.
All right, we have board member Tony Abbott.
Here.
We got board member Justin Noppert that's absent. We got board member Tommy Roulette,
Present.
board member Lenny Fryman,
Here.
board member Brett Bondurant,
Yes, sir.
city attorney Dale Weldon,
Here.
president Kelly Malone,
Here.
and myself.
Okay. Announcements. I don't have any particularly for this meeting, unless you guys do.
I have nothing, Mayor.
I have none.
Anybody? If not, I'll entertain a motion then to approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Who seconded that? I'm sorry.
Tony.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I don't have any new or old business for this particular meeting, although I got an item on old business, but I don't have any new business.
The only new business I would have, Mayor, is I was just inquiring about our playground equipment.
Yes.
Does the Parks Department have something where they go annually and clean the equipment? I noticed that like the George Street Park, the equipment over by the ball fields and the equipment at the Fairgrounds look a little dirty. I didn't know if they pressure wash them annually or,
They do every summer, but they usually wait till they get the summer help.
okay.
But I'll make sure Roger's aware of it again, but they do that every summer.
The only other
Same with
thing,
I'm not to stop you, but
Go ahead.
same with like the bleachers and
okay,
such
I
like that.
figured as much, and that's why I was just inquiring. But the only other thing I would ask about the Fairgrounds is last year I found when I was at the antique market that the poles were leaning for the swings.
Oh.
Where they took the swings down and they've never done anything with them. I don't know if they're waiting to concrete them or what. If you
All
could just
right.
check on that.
Yes, I certainly will. And that's at the fairgrounds?
Yes, it is.
Fairgrounds swing poles, right?
Yep.
All righty. Yeah, we'll get those taken care of. Absolutely. Yes, they do go out and clean every year. Okay, anything else under new business, guys?
That's all I have, Mayor.
Under old business, it didn't make the lineup, but I'd really like to have a quick discussion on the Arch Street Park improvement that we talked about. Number one, we talked about at the retreat. I don't think anybody was really happy with that rendering. What I'd like to, I want to get something going on this so we get it done this season.
Yep.
I think what we got to decide is, and I think there's about three things, and if I can bring those up. Do we want to go with sod, grass, seed, or turf for the green space? Whatever amount of green space it is. What is the preference of the board?
Well, my thinking on this is nobody's gonna wanna sit out there in the sun if we make the cement, put the
Okay.
benches there.
Okay.
It's just too darn hot there.
No,
I've been over there lots.
You just missed my question.
Well,
I'm
that's what I'm
asking,
saying.
I'm asking just about the green space, whatever green space we have, whether it's all or a
Well, that's what I
third
was
or
getting
whatever.
to. So I don't think we need the cement with the benches, and I would rather just do all sod. Put some good dirt in there.
Okay.
I think that was our problem last time. That dirt
Okay.
was like clay, and the sod didn't take to it,
Okay,
the grass.
all right, whatever
So
you
if we
guys
just-
wanna do, we're gonna move forward, but we gotta do something.
I think if we dig it up and sod it, I think it'll be fine. I don't see that many kids running through there. It's just that it's clay dirt.
Yeah, it's just a mess right there.
Yeah.
What's the rest of you feel about that?
Again, I would like to see sod as well.
Okay,
I'm good with that. We need to quit kicking the can and
Yeah.
fix it.
sod?
That's
So
fine with me.
your take is, okay, you don't think we need any more seating?
I'd love to have seating, but you need shade with that seating because it's just too hot for them to sit out.
Well, and the rendering you guys saw was, I went back to Mario and Guinevere and told them, I says, it's too much concrete. All right, number one. I was just over there again today. I'm telling you guys, there is not enough seating.
Yeah, I would love to put more seating in.
But with that said, I would only be in favor of seating if there were some kind of canopy, umbrella, whatever, okay? But, listen, they can figure out Lenny brought up a good point. Maybe they bring their chairs.
Yeah.
So, I just want to make sure we're moving forward on this thing. I don't care how you guys want to do it. If it's sod is the way we want to go, we'll get somebody in there, rip everything out, get it all ready to be sod, and then we'll get sod in there, and we'll fence it until it takes.
Well, there's another idea. You could always put another shelter right there.
Well, you have, and that's one thing I was thinking about. We already have the one shelter,
Yeah.
so I would say if someone wanted to get out of the sun, there's multiple picnic tables underneath.
Some people like it in the sun.
Yeah. And we have
Some,
We
not
have-
everybody.
We have 5 benches around the park now.
Yeah.
And I was around by there yesterday as well, and they were being utilized. 2 people maybe at the most per park bench, but I'm just a green person. That's all I can say about the whole
Well,
thing.
Well, let me ask you this.
Is sod,
You know how big the area is. If we take like on the corners and put some concrete, make the area smaller, or we could put some benches or put picnic tables or something there for them to sit on, and then we wouldn't have so much green space, or?
I
Well-
wouldn't be opposed to something like that if we're only putting benches in, but I can't see taking that whole area and putting all that concrete in there. I just,
Well, here's my idea on this too. I mean, watching them over there, most of the parents are not gonna sit like over in that shelter. They wanna be there where their kids are playing.
Absolutely.
So
I
they
get
move
that.
from bench to bench to bench to watch their kids play.
you know the black benches we have over
yes,
there?
yes.
What if we just added a couple more?
That's what I would
I,
say.
I like that. Is there a way that we can encourage people to bring their own chairs?
Well, I think they'll figure it out themselves.
I do too.
Yeah.
We can't sit over there and,
No, yeah. Hey, bring your
I
chairs.
guess,
Right.
hey, we could rent them chairs. No, but how about if we do that? We're gonna sod it, and where we're gonna have the benches it's concreted, that pad is.
Just there, yes.
But add a couple more benches.
Yep.
How's that?
Perfect.
That'd be great.
2 to 3 more benches, wherever we'll have to go over and look at it. And that cool?
That's fine.
I like that.
Okay, we don't need a motion on that, we're just gonna go ahead and have them do sod. We'll have to bring you back a price.
But we are gonna dig it all up and add some
Oh,
more
yeah,
dirt
yeah,
in there,
no,
some good dirt.
it'll be done right.
All right.
But we'll bring you back a price, or we will, as soon as we get a price on doing sod and the benches.
And
Yeah, but
don't
now we
lose
wanna
sight of
go
the
ahead and
trees.
start this thing.
Oh, yeah, we got 2 trees, but
The trees are
I think
here.
you got,
Yep.
you and
Mr. Nopper.
Justin have already decided on that, back where they're gonna be and everything. But we'll include that into that. But what I'd like to do, though, is if we need to, because I'd like to get moving on this.
I think we all would.
Yep.
I mean, we'll have you something within 2 weeks.
Well, no, we don't have, Parks isn't till the next month. Does it go?
We'll do it
Parks or
under council.
Or whatever?
We'll do it under council next month. Is that cool?
Oh, you-
Or next,
Next,
meeting, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yep, yep,
Sorry.
yep, yep.
all right, we'll do that. All right, thank you. I'm glad we got to the bottom of that, whatever you guys wanted to find. Okay, any other old business?
I have none.
If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor?
All right.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. All right. I'd like to call to order the City of Lawrenceburg Council meeting for March 21st, 2022. If everyone could rise for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. One more time, Mr. Fetty.
All right, we got board member Tony Abbott.
Here.
Councilperson Justin Knopper's not here. We got Councilperson Tommy Roulette.
Present.
Councilperson Lenny Fryman.
Here.
Councilperson Brett Mondurant.
Yes, sir.
We got City Attorney Dale Weldon.
Here.
We got the Mayor Kelly Malone.
Here.
And myself.
All righty. Announcements, board reports, streets, alleys, and curbs. Mr. Abbott for downtown.
Alrighty, actually, for the winter time, I think the streets have pretty well fared pretty well.
good.
I don't see too many potholes anywhere. There is one on Center Street and Front, when you come off the front, turn on the center, right there in the middle. I've had some-
Center in front?
Yeah,
Okay.
where we go up to the Civil City buildings. I've had some complaints about that one there.
Okay.
Um,
And let me bring that up since, I mean, we may run into more of those.
Oh, yeah.
And if you guys get complaints, would you mind calling Brad as you get them?
Yeah.
That way we don't miss any of them.
all right.
Which is fine, but I'll get this one in front of him.
And one other thing I like to add is, in my district, walking around my district, I noticed a lot of our sidewalks, parts of them, we're getting some raised up. There's one down on the 400 block, the 400 block of Elm.
I think it's from trees.
This one is from a tree. This is one of the few that they built a cement ring around out into the sidewalk. And it is sticking 4 inches up above the sidewalk right now. And it's 2.5 foot into the sidewalk.
Where's that one at, Tony?
It's on the
Elm?
400 block. It's right, I think it's like right in front of Derry's house, or pretty close to it. Derry Hutcherson.
Okay, 400 block of
Yeah.
Elm.
So I was thinking maybe, I mean, I would be willing to if we want to, but, or our safety director could take a walk up and down our sidewalks,
Yep.
and let's make a list, because I think there's a lot of them out there.
Yep, I'll get Mike to do that. He's on vacation this week. I'll get him on it next Monday.
A good walk of doing good.
Yep. I'll tell him you said that.
Tell him.
No, we can do that, though.
All right, great. That's all I have.
All right. Anything else, Ludlow Hill, streets, alleys, and curbs, Mr. Fryman?
I'll just say we keep a tight ship up there, Your Honor. Everything looks good.
You can thank Brad Massey. You don't
Yes, sir.
pat
Yes, he
yourself
can.
On the back.
I'll call
The
him,
rest of
tell
the
him.
staff.
Just by the way, I think all the temporary speed bumps went out today as well.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because I done had a couple people ask me if they was going back in.
I think they went out today.
Great.
The temporary ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Finance, Mr. Bondurant.
No report, Mayor.
Parks and Playgrounds, Mr. Noppert, I think we covered that. And Fire Department, Mr. Roulette.
No report, Mayor.
All right. I got a couple of things here, guys. I wanted to make sure you were aware, Friday is Cerebral Palsy Day here in the city. We will be honoring one of our own, Bella. And excuse me, but her last name escapes me, but she's the biggest smile at the community center. You can't miss her. But anyway, we will be doing that, I believe it's starting at 11 o'clock, and you guys are all invited. I believe you guys should have your shirts that were ordered.
Got mine today.
So if you get a chance, stop in. It's about from 11 to noon. We'll have a little bit of lunch there for her as well. But it's something that I had committed to doing the first day of orientation for her. She approached me about it. And she didn't even know who I was at the time. Well, that's good. Anyway, but it's going to be a good day, and it's for a very good cause. The other thing is, and I know one of our regulars, Connie Canoe, is not here tonight, but I would just ask that there's some unspoken prayer requests for that family. There's some things going on, so just keep that in mind. And I think that's about it. If you guys haven't been around the parks, I mean, a day like today, and especially being spring break, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Packed up on the hill, down here, everywhere,
We,
which is great. That's what we want.
We've logged a couple hours up on the hill so far.
Yeah, I'll bet.
It's been crowded.
I'll bet. And, but it's a good thing to see, right? And, but along with that, you know, we'll have some complaints coming in, and for this or that or the other, so we'll deal with those as they come.
Mayor, I just
yes.
look at it, not to cut you off, I just
No.
look at that's just more people in our city. I seen the buses over there again the other day.
From other
Yes.
daycares and stuff.
Yes.
I've seen them, and I'm okay with that.
I sure do.
Yeah,
Yep.
good deal. I don't have any other announcements. You guys got anything?
Yeah, I'd like to compliment the police. They've really been busy this weekend.
Yeah.
They've been out and they've been a big presence up on the hill.
I
Yeah.
think this is the last day of their Operation Pullover for St. Pat's or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I think today's the last day.
Yeah.
I noticed 3 different people pulled over on Walnut Street last week.
Good.
Just so you know, just give you an update. The engineering is being done on the bump outs at Tate Street and Walnut. So that'll be, that project will be starting here sometime soon as well. So we can get that stop sign moved and things like that. So you guys will see some activity going on up there.
But I don't want, excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I don't want to just say the police, but they're all doing a fabulous job.
Yeah.
Things are going on really good. It sounds like, you know, we just propped them quite a bit, but the fire department, the EMS, all of them, fabulous job. They've been up toward our house a couple times, not to our house, although they've been trying to take me
In your area.
to mental health, but
Yeah.
I won't have no part of it yet.
We're gonna find a place for you. Anyway, anything else? I don't have anything else. Anybody else?
I have nothing, Mayor.
All right. If not, then for this meeting, I have no additional new business for tonight. Anybody got anything new that didn't make the
Did you get,
cut?
did you get the meetings minutes?
Oh, I got 2 of them I gotta do. Sorry.
It's okay.
Let me ask for approval of meeting minutes from previous meeting.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And then we also had meeting minutes for the 8th of March. Could I get a motion to approve those?
So move.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thanks, Mr. Fetty.
Yep, thank you.
I always miss something. Anyway, I have no new business. I'll say that once.
There we go.
Anybody got anything?
Nothing new.
Any old?
I got some old
What you got?
buzzards are back on High Street.
Uh-huh.
Got complaints about a month ago, 2 of them are there. Well, now there's over 30 there, so we need to do something to get rid of them. They're causing property damage and defecating all over the place.
We're out on High Street, Tony.
At the very end
East-
of it,
East High?
No,
No,
it's on
West High.
Oh, West High. I meant West High, yeah.
Maybe Mr. Abden can shoo him out of there on his walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't we discuss purchasing some kind of
Air cannon.
Cannon.
Yeah,
air
we,
cannon or
we
something?
voted
Yeah.
to buy
Well,
one.
I also had some complaints about doing that.
Oh,
So I think we need to figure out a different way, but we need to do something. We'll figure, I'll get with Mario in the morning.
yeah, I can concur with Mr. Abbott. I seen him when I was walking the levee,
Did you?
over the levee, and I'm like, they're back.
Oh.
So,
They're back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tony, we could buy some bottle rockets and you and I go up there and bottle rocket fights. I'm
Sounds
just
good to
saying.
me, but I'm glad the police chief ain't here. Or else I'd take my shotgun up there.
Shh, can't do that.
Also, I've heard complaints too, again, and which doesn't concern us, I don't think, but levee walk with the geese.
Yeah.
But I think that's LCD supposed to take
I've-
care of that.
I've brought that to their attention as well, and I've got a phone call with Mr. Seymour on Wednesday. I'll bring it up again. We generally, when we have our summer help, we go up and start cleaning it.
Do you think we could get a hold of the Department of Natural Resources about thinning the flock of buzzards? Because I know there's something you can do that they'll let you do if it becomes a real problem.
On the buzzards?
Yeah, on the buzzards.
Let me check that out. Okay. All right.
Them boys are pretty big. We got a few of them up at the house.
They're monsters.
They end up
They're kind
across
of
the,
freaky looking.
Oh, yeah.
a lot right
They're
next to
ugly
mine,
and
or
big.
across the street
They
from
are.
me a lot of times.
Do they?
Yeah.
They usually
They're
hang
big.
out. They usually hang out in Greendale behind the swimming pool back in those woods.
Oh,
They
really?
said a couple of trees just look black.
I didn't know that. That's all buzzard?
All buzzards.
Wow.
So Greendale put them this way, huh?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
They shot their gun
I think
off.
they
and
shoot them back our way.
Okay, now we're getting to the
Yeah.
bottom of this.
Greendale, here they come back.
on it. Okay, any other old business, Tony?
No, we'll say one thing without Justin here, these go a lot quicker.
Poor guy, he's probably calling in from Honduras.
I know,
He's
I hope
probably
he's
listening
watching
to
me.
us or watching us. Yeah.
Like 4 in the morning there.
Exactly, no. All right, any comments from the audience? Mark, Scott?
We did have quite a few in here, but they all left.
Yeah, well,
That was
they had a reason. All right, if not, then I'll entertain a motion to approve the claims.
So moved.
Second,
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Mark, did Judy McAdams come to you about a separate
She
claim?
said something to me, but I never,
Never got anything?
she told me it was for a painter for Edinburgh, but I
Yeah.
don't have the claim to present to him. because
Well,
I
then, if
know
we don't have the
number.
claim, we can't do it. But
I mean, and I looked
That's
at,
fine.
so,
she had texted me over the weekend or something.
yeah, and I
said,
told her, I
said,
told her I
"Get
didn't
a
like
hold
to
of
do it,
Mark
I told her I
Monday."
didn't want to do it, but I told her I would, but I said just, but I don't have a copy, I don't even know who the painter's name is.
That's fine. That's fine. If we don't have it, we'll just have to put it on the next one.
Okay,
Doesn't it have to go in front of the mayor first before it goes back to you, the claims?
Well, yeah, I said.
I say you usually look at them first and if
Yeah.
you haven't, so.
In fact, I think I just saw the claim today.
I
okay.
thought I seen one in the accounts payable for Edinburgh, like they had a,
I think that was the
Number.
previous one, though,
Okay,
Tommy.
okay.
We had like 3 or 4, right?
Okay.
Yes, but I did not get, and I left her a message today, so I don't,
I'm
So
not
it's
so,
probably
I'm
the same
pretty sure I
painter.
signed it today, so it's probably, well, Kelly's bringing them over in the morning, I believe.
there it is.
But I thought I told her to get with you first thing. Anyway, okay, we'll just do it next time.
Okay.
All right, motion to adjourn.
so move.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget, Thursday at 1, if anybody wants to attend the staff meeting. Just make sure there's not 3, please.
Can do.
Yes, sir. Oh, heavens, no. We'll get Tony, Tony to do, we'll get Tony to do it. No, Scott, never. No, everybody knows that. Not a problem.